Hey everybody, how's it going? Steven Richards, back again. You know what we're talking about. Probably some conspiracy stuff. You know, we're all crazy, but we're not. So, we're just getting right into the gist of things today. I'm going to explain how space is not real. Space, the vast, infinite vacuum, billions of years old, and formed from nothing but a bang to start time. Now, space is a very interesting place. According to mainstream science, space has zero gravity. Although they claim this, there are many absurdities to counteract this claim. One of them is, how can there be zero gravity in space when the sun's supposedly at the center of our solar system that has us rotating around it due to its gravitational pull? Do you see an issue with their claim? If the sun's gravitational pull is strong enough to pull 9 planets in a meteor belt ranging to about 3.6 billion miles away, how can there be no gravity in space? There's a gravitational pull. That's just in our solar system, never mind the billions of other ones. That's keeping all this together through gravity. So saying there's zero gravity in space, that's completely wrong. And never mind that, how can a spacecraft travel with no issue to Mars or the moon? These supposed spacecraft would have been sucked by the pull of the sun and turned into spaceship meteors. What I'm saying is, if the gravitational pull is strong enough to make 9 planets rotate it while we're still shooting out from a big bang, how can a spaceship jet propelled be strong enough to go through the gravitational pull and go the other way, which would be where the moon and the Mars would be, the opposite way of the sun? You can't travel that way. You should just get sucked back in the other way. Another absurdity about the concept of space is the distance of the stars. The closest one is 4.24 light years away. 1 light year is 5.879 miles times 10 to the 12th power. Now multiply that by 4.24, and that'll give you some wildly looking long answer with a bunch of zeros at the end. It would look something like this: 24 trillion 926 billion and 960 million. That's one hell of a number if you ask me. You guys call us flat earthers crazy when you're the ones who stand by science's claim that you can see lights in the sky that are almost 25 trillion miles away. And that's only the closest one. Think about that for a second. That's the closest one. They go a lot further than that. I promise you that. That's a fact. Well, according to science, it's a fact. To me, it's a lie. You guys got to know the difference between a lie and a fact. I'm going to help you guys do that later. But back on topic. Go outside on the next sunny day. Look straight up. With the knowledge that science gives you, you should be able to see every plane in the sky if you see balls of light trillions of miles away. The fact is, you don't see every plane. After a plane is about 6 miles up, you can't see it without the aid of a zoom lens. Perspective doesn't work like that. Your eyes don't work like that. Your eyes don't have zoom lens on them. How do you personally know these stars in the night sky are trillions of miles away? Have you been 4.24 light years away from Earth to confirm their claim? I don't think so. Once again, you think you know they are because it's what they taught you in science class. Or it's because the all-trustworthy NASA organization said so, because they got the image from the Hubble telescope. You have got to realize NASA has done nothing but lie to you from day one before you can make your choice between what is real and what is fake. Once you allow yourself to justify between what's reality and what's a lie, then and only then can you start to understand the lie that we live in daily. If you think I'm crazy, go outside on the next clear day, the next clear high pressure day, and once again look up. Not the planes you can't see, but the ones you can't see. You're going to notice that some or most of these planes seem to have something spraying out of the back of the wing or just under the tail end. Yes, some of these will dissipate rather quick. Those are contrails or condensation trails. But some of these planes, usually military or unmarked, are spraying out white streaky clouds that do not dissipate but slowly expand into fake clouds. That's called geoengineering. Think I'm crazy? Just YouTube the word geoengineering and watch the first 3 documentaries. You're going to be very upset about what you find because it's fucked up what they're doing. But on to the next point. Justifying between the fake and the real can be the best thing you can ever do if you make the right justification. Knowing everything they told you is a lie is your first step to regaining your freedom. Having spiritual freedom will be the best feeling you will ever experience. Realizing I am not a speck of dust in the vast universe created by nothing has been the most refreshing feeling I've ever experienced. Knowing that NASA is a hoax machine, knowing space travel is impossible, and knowing you can't get to space, and that we've never been there and never will be, has opened a spiritual door in my life. Knowing I was put here for a reason, and that someone or something has created everything you see, breathe, and walk on, was probably the best discoveries I've ever made. Through this journey or experience, I have been brought back in touch with the Creator or God, or whatever you want to call it, even though I abandoned him by turning my back on him for science. Once you realize science is nothing but a God-repellent satanic order to make you further disconnected from your Creator, then you will start to live the life the way He who put us here has intended you to live it. You were not put here to pay taxes. You were not put here to be in debt. You were also not put here to kill other people. You were not put here to think that your country, nation, state, or school is the best of the best. We're all here as one community. We're here as a whole. You got to realize that. And once you do, I personally promise you, you will value life a whole lot more than you did yesterday, thinking you were a mistake. So, let's do a quick recap. You can't travel in space due to gravitational pulls in the zero gravity of space. You can't see lights 4.24 light years away. NASA is a hoax. We're under a geoengineered sky. And once you can see through the lies, the clearer the truth will be. The truth might not look good at first, but I promise you, once you go down the road, you will start to feel a whole lot better. And on that note, I'm going to end it. I'm going to wrap it up now. Once again, my email is scuba2114@gmail.com. You can also find me on Facebook at Steve Richards. In a bunch of flat earth groups. A lot of people know who I am. I converse with a lot of people. So don't be afraid to write to me or email me, because I will respond. But for any discussions, if anyone wants to talk about this, positive or negative, my ears are open. Just be respectful, and that's all I ask. All right, have a good day, everybody.